I'm going to pee. Mitch, do your shout out.
My shout out, every shout out this week goes to Supercross.
Shout out Supercross!
So
When do you ever not talk about Supercross?
I'm sorry, it's like you with Nebraska. I'm a fan of something, I'm going to talk about it. And every time I do talk about it in the team meetings, other meetings, with you guys, asking you guys if you're going to show up. Oh, here we go again. Here you're talking about Supercross. But just tell me to shut up, making me feel bad.
Okay, time out. I'm teasing a little truth to it for sure, but I apologize. I know you love Supercross. It's very near and dear to your heart.
Yeah. And I won't go into the whole story, but I want to shout out Sean, Brennan, Dustin Pipes. Those were the two guys, and Chris Elliott from Team Solitaire. We have a dirt bike now. It was a very, very long process in getting it.
Like a year and a half.
No year.
We were, but the talk of getting something from Twisted Tea dirt bike wise
was last year's Supercross, and that was a year ago.
But it's that conversation of that bike started. You started that conversation with them a little before that.
I didn't think we were going to be able to get a bike from them.
But then we were going to get a bike, and you promised it for
a year.
It's been a year.
Yeah, and we have it now.
We do, and it is beautiful.
It is so sick, and just the like Sean and Dustin and Chris, like they were super accommodating for the guys, for my family. Taylor, Delaney, like got us tickets, had a really good seat. But they're just great dudes, great people, and can't thank them enough for getting us a dirt bike. And Taylor could only be at the thing for an hour.
It was my anniversary.
But yeah, it was
no.
First day back anniversary.
And that's I'm happy he even gave us an hour. Like he didn't have to do that. And Sean was like, okay, we got this, and this, and then you're out. You're fine. And we made it happen. I'm stoked about it.
I know you're stoked. Remember when we were talking about your approach to Taylor?
Yeah. Did
he ever let you know that we talked?
What he texted me, he's like, Mitch, I know you're going to ask me something, just ask it.
No. I said, when you're ready to ask me the question, I have an answer.
Yeah.
And would you text back?
Do you want to go?
No. You said, what's your answer? I said, you have to ask the question first.
Yeah.
And then I called him.
Because Taylor at first, we were both like, I'm not a Supercross guy. Like, I'm not a dirt bike guy.
Yeah.
And Mitch being like, hey, Supercross this year. And again, he didn't drop the ball. We had a great time at Supercross, but we were supposed to have this dirt bike, and Mitch is just all Supercross 24/7, 365.
No, that's not. That part's
cool.
not.
Every time you're like, hey, I got another Supercross topic to talk about, we're like,
Another
all right,
one.
Mitch. We're like, all right, where's the bike from last year that you said that you swore up and down we were going to have?
Well, now it's here, and you can't bring that up anymore.
No doubt. But
it took a year.
Taylor
but
was getting back on the 19th, and Supercross was on the 20th, on 420. Shout out 420. And we were both kind of out on Supercross because, again, he's just getting back, and his anniversary is on 420. And so Taylor had already previously said, like, we weren't going to do this. And so Mitch was like, hey, I think we're going to get the dirt bike. I was like, fucking here you go again, Mitch. And I was like, listen, I've never ridden a dirt bike. I can't, like, he's like, they want you to ride it out, ride the dirt bike around, stuff like that. I was like, listen, I'm out. I politely declined. He's like, you think we could get Taylor? Because I was like, Taylor, that'd be something that he would like he would want to do. Like, you love dirt bikes.
I love dirt bikes.
And but knowing that Taylor had said no, I'm like, you're gonna have to just frame it well, because he's out there in Mexico right now. Boys, we obviously were taking the heat. We're kind of taking. You're about to come back around and ask him something about Supercross, which we're in the middle of spring tour. We're doing all these other things. I'm like, you're just gonna have to. It's gonna be about how you frame it. And then I was telling Mitch, I was like, we'll text later and I'll help you craft your text message.
Yeah, you literally said, I'll text this message.
I will text what you should try and say to him. Because I was like, you're going to have to go on whatever he says. If he says no, then don't bug him about it. Like, it's going to be a no. And I was like, I'll write your text and you can send it. Taylor and I.
That is crazy manipulation, by the way.
I know it is. But I could see Mitch. It seemed like he was like, I know we're getting the bike. And in my brain, I'm thinking you would enjoy doing it. But again, completely understand that.
And we talked about, how much I was missing my family too.
Yeah, exactly.
I was hurting.
And so I was trying to think of a way that it could see, that obviously get you to say, yeah, like you're going to have to know if he does it within an hour, then he's gone within the hour. Like all this stuff to like try to get the boy a win as well. Taylor and I ended up talking on the phone. I was like, hey, I'm just going to tell you, Mitch wants to ask you a question. I forget how I lobbed it up for you, but I was like, Mitch is going to ask you something. And Taylor was like, here we fucking go. And I was like, I said whatever it was, the Supercross thing, dirt bike. I was like, listen, if you say no, it's truly all good. I told him, I've already prepped him for you basically saying no.
Yeah, I didn't
think. But if you want to do it,
there was I thought there was no
you.
shot you were gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I literally told Will, I was like, it is dope. I was like, but it's my anniversary.
Yeah,
and I need to. Obviously, I have to ask Taylor, and if I even get a hint.
Yeah,
that she might feel some type of way about it, the answer is without a doubt no.
0.
100%.
So I called Taylor and literally when we hung up, and I was like, guess what? She's like, what?
Which even then you got to kind of craft.
I know, you can't just be like, they're giving us a dirt bike on 420, we got to go do it.
Yeah. You gotta have some.
I was like,
some savvy.
You want to know good news or the bad news? she goes, what's the bad news? I go, there's something that people want me to do on our anniversary. And she said, what's the good news? I was like, I'm getting a dirt bike. And she goes, she literally goes, there's like a pause there. She goes, dude, that's fucking sick. I was like, oh, for real? Yeah, I thought so too, but it's our anniversary, dude. I will not do this.
Yeah.
I will not, like, I swear to God, I will not do it if blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, how long do you need? I was like, I told them, I will tell them 1 hour. She's like, perfect. Yeah, let's go do it.
Beautiful.
Boom. And then I had to wait. And then even then I had to wait like 2-3 days. And I was like, I have to text Mitch about having an answer. What are you scared for?
I was nervous the entire time.
What are you talking about? Do you know where you, like, when did you see me mad?
Well,
no. Not that you were mad.
It's like, not that. It's just that he's bringing up another Supercross question.
Yeah.
And we ball bust him. We obviously ball bust him.
Every time
That's
I
a fair-
bring it
that's
up.
Because he comes up,
Here
he's
we
like,
go.
hey, so another brand wants you to do this. And it's like, bro, I mean,
Remember the private jet?
We've been rocking with Twisted Tea. Yeah. Yeah, he brought up a private jet opportunity that fucking didn't work out. So every idea
I got a
that
private
Mitch
jet
usually
thing
brings up.
for Miami.
Yeah.
Sitting in a meeting, we're like, all right, Mitch. No callback.
No callback. Every idea like he'll come up with, you're just like, fuck, when's this one gonna blow up and not work out?
Oh my God. Yo, but I think I was maybe the second most excited person there. Your dad was number one.
Oh yeah, my dad was just talking to like the behind the scenes people just about the engines and stuff, just trying to like learn more about it because he's been doing it for like 30 years. But my parents kept saying like 4 or 5 times the coolest thing was seeing how excited you were because you had like that little kid like energy, like holy shit, like it's here, we got it.
You be a dude. I was
in your excitement and nerves to get on and be like, oh fuck.
I knew I was gonna do that too. Oh, I knew it. And Delaney was like, "You can't do it." Like the whole time, Delaney's like in my ear, like, "You can't fuck up." And I'm like, dude, I'm so nervous. And I was like, just like did one of those, and I was like, oh my God. And all the pro guys.
You did that. Just from my eye, it didn't seem like anything had happened.
The pro guys came up to me, were like doing the, hey, it happens to us too. Like, don't worry about it. Doing me that thing, and it made me actually feel worse. I was like, please stop. I understand. I fucked up. I know you're trying to make me feel good. But the second
fall out, or did you almost lose?
No. Like I let the clutch out and I put the throttle down a little bit and I kind of just puttered out on me. The second one, that was kind of weird because I had the clutch in still and I put it into first and then all of a sudden just turned off and I just like put my hands. I was like, I'm very nervous right now. Everyone, please. And the guy came over and like tweaked the clutch for me. I'm like, man, that's perfect. That's gonna do it. And it did actually. So I was really happy about it. But even then, you hear me driving off and it sounds like the bike could stall at any second. I was so nervous.
Bogging down.
Yeah, before too, they were like, this is a race engine. Can't like on this road, be very careful. Slips very easily. So like, then I started getting my head a little bit like, man, what if I just tip this thing? And I get
how long
hurt.
had it been since you've been on a dirt bike?
Since I've like driven an actual dirt bike, probably 16 years old.
Is 16 when you broke your foot or earlier than that?
No, I was 12 when I broke this foot.
Got you.
Your boy, no joke, I put a little thing on this on Twitter, but like I would get up in the morning before like middle school and high school, like 6 a.m. and go ride my dirt bike in the state land for like an hour. And then I would come home and get ready for school. And then I would get home and I would get on my dirt bike and I would drive to the gas station. I would drive on the roads and then the police would get behind me and putting the lights on. And I would just go into the desert. I felt invincible with a dirt bike. It was insane.
That's cool.
I would drive to my friends' houses. Dude, I truly thought I would go to the super pumper gas station on the corner of Dynamite and Tatum, and I'd get a microwave burrito, and I'd fill my gas tank up, and it'd cost like $1.50, and I'd bring change, and I'd put it on the counter, like pump 3. Like 12 years old.
Gotta
pump
get,
3, dude.
Travis Pastrana on the bus.
I know. Yeah, that'd be so sick.
Vlog with them, get him on the bus.
I know, dude. It literally like that was when I saw that dirt bike, when I saw the Bussin With The Boys on the sides and everything, I was like, that is probably the coolest gift. I feel weird saying that because I feel like there's a cool gift I've been given out there.
But still, from a nostalgia standpoint, the little kid in you and everything else,
by
like
far,
one of your
like
first loves.
the coolest thing ever. And it was cool that Mitch made it happen, and Mitch eats, sleeps, and breathes, only thinks about dirt bikes.
Yeah, and we just ball bust him. Ball bust him for this last year.
It was truly, dude. It was the coolest thing ever. Like I was at home, being like, "Hey, Tay, we got a dirt bike." Like we just left it there too. Like Delaney drove it here because I had to go. I was 5 minutes late to win soccer game. Pulled up. I was a parent that pulled up and was like, "All right, get out there." She's like changing in the car on the way over. Got her out there playing soccer. She kicked up. She's gotten better at soccer, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah, she's gotten better. Shout out Wim.
Shout out Win Rebel.
She's having fun now. That's all that matters.
Supercross.
Shout out Supercross.